Yeah, look at this thing. If you are gonna join my stream. I don't know what it does.
Hot thing.
Into the wind.
Probably shoot it with a bow.
Oh, I got it.
Man, I cannot wait till I get me a fucking job. Tired of just sitting around.
I'm gonna probably look for one once I get back to school. Look for something around the holiday, because you can get good money then.
Why won't you get back to school?
Huh?
Time to go.
Why won't you get back to school?
Into the wind.
Because I don't feel like looking for jobs right now. I mean, I have an idea of where I want to work, but...
Convenience food service?
It's a convenience store.
Your mic is bothering me.
What? Everything bothers you. What do you want me? What do you want me to do, Cody?
You sound more normal.
Oh, so is that a bad thing?
Yes.
How? How do I sound more normal?
Because it was funny having people question your gender. Now no one's gonna question it.
What do you want? You want me to talk in a deeper voice like I used to?
I don't know. Your
Why don't you just
mic
speak
is
like a man?
more
Yeah, I
clear.
could just talk like a man. That sounded so dumb.
Speak like a man. That deep, heavy voice. Like a big brawl, like a black.
And voice crack all the time.
Men never voice crack.
Right.
I don't mean to alarm you, but Razer is on life support right now.
Hey, that's my saying.
I know, and I stole it. I kidnapped it.
The wind knows me. The clouds hide. The birds call.
Who's your healer?
Huh?
Who is your healer?
Don't have one.
Mercy.
That's where you went wrong.
I play how I want.
With no
Wind
healer?
strider.
Kazuha heals. He's a support.
Oh,
And he's the
lecture.
main person I use.
Bob, I have a question for you.
Solidified.
Why is there a 25 gigabyte update for Overwatch?
You honestly think I know?
Yeah. So, what is it?
I don't know. Last time I played Overwatch was like fucking 3 months ago.
You should know then.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. One with nature.
I've played nothing but Call of Duty and GTA the past week, maybe 2.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Why'd you just like slow-mo in the air?
Because I didn't want to get hit by that thing that was falling. Hello? Can I... I have to mark this place.
Why?
Because there's, those little things I was collecting, and that's for ascending Kazuha. I have them all over my map. Let's see.
If it's a map update, it's probably gonna be a lot of gigabytes.
Oh, it's an entire new place.
Yeah. Bob, I blame you.
Bob doesn't care.
What'd you say?
he does.
Add Astra.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I blamed you.
Okay.
I'm checking something real quick. I'll show you in a second. It's a new character, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not wishing on that banner.
Why?
I don't want Yanfei, and I'm definitely not wanting a stupid Chong Yun duplicate.
Oh, if you were, let me see when this event ends. 11
I mean,
days.
she throws
Alright, when you
rocks, so I definitely
download,
don't want that.
this, there's this event called the Thunder Surgeon. And you do all these, I've already done them. This one comes out tomorrow. But you can invite Beto to your team. So you can get Beto.
I already have her.
Yeah, or you can get a duplicate.
I don't want a duplicate.
Let's see. I want to look at
I'd
my
rather have Monopoly one.
constellations. I have 2 of Bennett, all of Barbara, 2 of Yanfei, 1 of Mona. Yeah, if I get Beto, I can get her to the 6th duplicate.
What even is her one constellation thing?
When Stormbreaker is used, it creates a shield that absorbs up to 16% of Beto's max HP for 15 seconds. The shield absorbs electro damage 250% more effectively.
Okay, I don't know what Stormbreaker is unless it's that shield.
It is that shield. Yeah, I have 3 of Chongyun. I get a lot of duplicates.
I get a lot of useless duplicates, but
The only legendary duplicates I have are Kazuha and Mona, I think. I actually
I
don't
think
have
the
Klee
only
on my
legendary
team right now,
duplicate,
which
the
I'm
only
probably
legendary
gonna add back.
duplicate I have, I think, is Sucrose.
So this is my current team, Cody. I want you to think about who I should put on my team, because I have...
Get rid of Razor.
He's level 90.
Yeah, but you don't have a healer, and Razor needs either a shield or a healer.
Yeah, I had Klee on here before Razor. This was my team for a while. I'm thinking of getting rid of Child on the team because this is a support. This is a support. This is a DPS. I could probably... let's see. I mean, I can use Barbara, but... I'm thinking of doing Jean again because she's a good healer.
I don't know. Barbara's pretty tanky.
I'll take care of it.
Unless you'd have 2 wind characters. Well, you'd have to put HP on Barbara, but...
Yeah, I don't have good stuff on her.
Oh yeah, also remember, with Barbara and that book, if you switch characters, I believe your character will do more damage.
Let's see. I need a better thing. I mean, Barbara's good, but I kind of want to use Jean again.
I mean, you can do what you want, but in my opinion, I would use Barbara. I feel like Jean is like for a secondary team in the domains or something.
She's actually very good, if you did not know that.
I know she is. But if I had to choose between Jean or Barbara to keep an entire team alive, I'd take
We may
Barbara.
leave at any
No,
time.
so would I, but I like to use Jean.
You still have Clee quit, by the way.
I know, Clee's on my team. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go do a domain for Jean, or I want to do stuff for Clee, but the domain that I need to do is really annoying to do.
Imagine.
And I can also do this for Kazuha, but I already have really good stuff on Kazuha. That's why I've been farming for him, just to level him up. For a domain, I'm gonna use Barbara, because you should see her constellation. Alright, this team will be good. I always put Kazuha and Klee together, you'll see why.
I don't want that character.
Well, you can't get him anyway, so.
I know. And I don't want him.
He's very, very useful.
Not in my opinion.
Yeah, well, you'll see why I call him useful.
I already know why.
Why?
Stabilize.
You could pull Clee's ball. So can Jean. So can Sucrose.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
I will have order. Stabilize. Solidify.
If you hit people with Zhongli's ult, or whatever his name is, and it freezes them into stone or whatever, does it make you do increased damage against them?
I don't think so.
Because if it did, then I just had a really good combo in my brain.
This is order.
No, it's not increased.
Solidify.
So what I was gonna say you could do is throw Klee's thing, pull them together, and then use Zhongli's thing.
dance.
One with nature.
Order guide you. Gather.
Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me.
I will have order.
Can you jump up in the air like that and switch characters at the same
Into
time?
the
Or
wind.
not?
No.
Could never.
I'll protect us.
I hate getting maidens in this domain because I'm not here for maidens. I'm here for the Animo stuff. I always get maidens and I have too many.
I need maiden stuff.
I'm sure you do.
Gather.
As one with wind and cloud.
A little taste.
Ah, pew! Ready, steady, go! Let the show be.
The wind knows me.
He just almost got sneezed on.
Order
Yeah.
guide you. Stabilize.
Boing, boing, boom!
Gather.
I'll protect us.
Bruh.
Was the last time was all maidens, and now it's all wind stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this until I run out of resin so I can try and get something good.
Let's dance.
Solidify.
Into the wind.
This is order.
Gee, they're picking on me. Blow them all up. Pew! Hi-ya! Boing, boing, boom!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Blazing delight! Dumpty Dumpty go! La la la! Hi! Da da da!
Who is
Come
your
on, we
main
can do it.
DPS?
I'll protect us.
I don't really have one.
La la la!
Well, out of this team, who would you consider you use as, like, hey, I'm just gonna punch you?
Kazuha? But he is a support. He's just the character that does the most damage at the moment.
Well, that is,
Bro.
in my opinion, that is a decent setup. It
What do you
kind of
mean?
relies on, like, you can throw Klee's thing, pull them together, and then switch over to Zhongli and use his thingamajiggy.
Yeah?
Or even just placing the tower will do damage.
Stabilize.
I must remain calm. One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Boing, boing, boing!
The wind knows me.
I will have order. Solidify.
Blow them all up! Ha! La la la! Yeah! Da da da! Ooh! Ah! Hi! La 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 la! Let the show begin.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. The wind knows me.
It's better, but it's still not good. Anyway, I can do 3 more.
Why are you farming this one again?
To get artifacts for my Animo characters, like Jean, I can put some on Venti. I already have good ones on Kazuha, so I don't really need to worry about him. But if I do find something better, then I can put them on him.
Fallen leaves, adorn my
I thought you
night.
were working on the
That
or
hurts.
something. I was like, why are you getting wood stuff for Klee?
The wind knows me.
I said I wanted to work on Clee, but I didn't want to do that domain.
Solidify.
Let's
Ah,
dance.
my ears
No,
ringing.
I've been sitting here this entire time. I was like, the dungeon's not that annoying. And why are you farming wood stuff?
Oh no, this is not annoying at all. I don't mind doing this domain. And I normally would do level 80, but since I have good characters, I do level 90.
The birds come. I will have order. Gather.
I'll protect us.
Time to go. One with nature.
Come on, we can do it.
You know
Into
what's
the wind.
What?
If I had to reset my entire console and I lost my Genshin stuff,
You wouldn't.
I know I wouldn't, but imagine.
One with nature.
That would be annoying.
That'd be hilarious.
Shut the fuck up, Bob. No one's talking to you.
Think I give a fuck?
Every time I'd close the app, I'd copy it to a USB, if that was the case.
This isn't bad. Bro, I just want to get something good. I keep getting bug bites and it's very annoying.
Huh?
I said I keep
Spray
getting
yourself
bug
with
bites. I'm not
bite
the
the
bug
bugs.
one.
It's fine. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Let's dance.
Every time my internet stops working and then it comes back on, the first thing I do is load Spotify.
Does it say how long the game is yet?
Preparing to download.
This is order. Solidify.
Clouds high.
So no.
The birds call. The wind knows me.
The wrong subject. Stabilize.
Just saying though, it's definitely not going to get done today.
No, I didn't think it
Or
would.
tomorrow, probably. Pop. You smell.
That's not bad. That's fine.
Ooh, that was a
That's not
good
bad.
maiden.
Alright, I can do one more.
That, orange maiden you got had 2 HPs on it.
Gather.
Let the show begin.
I didn't see what the
One
main
with
stat
nature.
was though.
If it was a flower, it was probably HP.
I don't know. All I know is it
Wind
was
and cloud.
orange. And it was either a feather. I think it
We'll
was.
have order. Stabilize.
Blazing delight. La la la. Jumpy jumpy go. Aw.
You need to put like an epilepsy orange or something.
One with nature.
Why?
I swear to God, your whole setup is based off of like Flash.
I guess. That was the quickest
Got
time I've ever done it.
You've got Zhongli turning people into stone. You've got Klee exploding everyone. And you've got Mr. Super Fast Stabby Sword Guy with his circle tornadoes. They should add leaderboards on how fast people have completed domains.
Oh, people can make it, like, they could do it 10 times faster than me.
Are you talking?
Yes, I'm talking.
Oh, well you're gonna have to repeat whatever you just said, because apparently my headphones unplugged.
People can do it like 10 times faster than me.
I know. I've seen someone clear a dungeon as soon as it started.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the setup was. All I know is it was like a venti or something.
A lot of people do it with child.
Meow. Why are you putting stuff on venti?
'Cause why not?
You don't use venti?
Huh?
Is it because you don't use venti?
Yeah, but I can put him on a team. I mean, it's even if you don't use the character, it's still good to build them.
You shouldn't prioritize them.
I'm not prioritizing him. Bruh. Seven. Okay, 15 elemental mastery, 17 crit rate, 66 crit damage. That is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Leave that one. It's either I put healing bonus on her or I keep the crit rate I have on her.
I don't know. I don't see Jean as a healer, so I would do crit rate. However, you use her as a healer, so that's
Because she is a healer.
I know. I don't see her as a healer.
I mean, I got 2 attacks on it. I'll leave it.
You should go look at the orange maiden feather.
It's not good.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
Defense,
For
HP,
Barbara?
and HP on Barbara, but not on
Yeah.
Jean.
On Barbara, you need HP. Maybe not defense, but hey, it helps. Okay, just to make sure you know, because this is bothering me, you can click L1 and R1 to change through those. You know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Bruh. Ooh, I saw something with healing bonus.
It's the one on Jean. That's just gonna have to do. It's our HP. Yeah, I need to upgrade some stuff. Oh, that's why I had it on. It has healing bonus. And it has 2 HP on it. I'm gonna put that back on. That's kind of bad.
I can almost see how long it's gonna take. Well, I know it's gonna be 99 plus hours, but I can almost see how many gigabytes it is. How many gigabytes is GTA update?
Ask Bob, not me.
Bob!
5 to 10 or something like that.
Bob?
He just
That's
said
like-
something.
I said like 5 to 10. I can't remember exactly.
5 to 10? Get GTA's update out of here. Don't play the game anyways. Kakawa,
What do you want?
that Genshin update is 20 gigabytes.
Okay.
20.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, are you surprised?
They're literally extending
20.
the map.
Okay, I heard it the first 50 times you said it.
20.
Cody.
Cody, if you don't shut the
I
fuck
could-
up.
I
I
can
was gonna
update
say.
Overwatch with that amount of gigabytes, Kakawa.
Okay.
Then
Who
go
gives a
do
shit?
that.
Shut up, Bob.
Ah damn, doing all that bitching for what?
Unlike you, I'm limited on internet here.
That's a broke boy problem.
Shut up, Bob. I'm updating Subnautica first.
Wow.
Subnautica only has 2 gigabytes.
I'm using it. Hey, I got HP. There. I can't. I don't know how much more you want me to do her. I mean, I can ascend her at some point, but not right now.
Oh, and Barbara, all you need to do is HP. And then, if you want
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Yeah, she's only level 60. I mean,
I
I can
think
go
my
fight the
Barbara's
boss, but I don't like fighting that boss.
I think my Barbara is 70 or 80.
I think it's 70 from what I
I think
remember.
it's 72.
I haven't used D-Luke in so long.
Spaghetti!
No, not character archive.
Weird, I forgot you can do that with the statues.
Let's see. Shongli, you're not going to be any help here.
I'll scout ahead.
Zhongli's help everywhere.
I'm going to fight Water Boss, and he's a rock character. I mean, yeah, his shield, but I rather have, you know, what I'm at. Razor. Electro. And I can do overload reactions. Tired.
How dare you yawn when I yawn? It's illegal.
Okay.
One with nature. Taking a stroll in the middle of a
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
I used to do more damage with him, but I switched artifacts. I gambled.
The power of water is its
Gambling
ability to take
bad.
any shape.
I know. Oh, these things. I hate them. Stupid crabs.
I'd rather fight crabs and
Without
birds.
solid ground,
I actually don't
terrestrial
mind the
creatures
birds.
become simply
Oh, I most definitely mind the birds.
Why?
They fly. What do you think I use?
Help protect us.
Books?
I use
don't-
Razor. When they fly,
Other
I
than,
use
like,
Razor.
Other than Yan
the
Fei,
power of water.
I don't
is
have
its
anyone that can
ability
take
to
birds
take
out.
any shape.
Oh, the ducks. These ones are also really annoying to deal with.
Boing, boing, boom.
No, 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 no!
into the wind.
Pretty sure that frog's gonna blow up.
Yes, they do. Ah, ah, ah!
Ready, steady, go.
And this is where Barbara's useful. When he's gonna blow up, switch to Barbara.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Keep back.
Die, you little bitch.
One who is ignorant
That's
of
not nice.
water's treasure.
Shut up.
To
I got
comprehend
pissed
its
off.
horrors.
Oh, it's a boar.
Or
What?
you went to Barbara, healed, and then switched to Razor, and then lost all your health. What do you mean lost?
Bruh.
Right. Didn't Razor just pass away? Why is he standing right now?
Because of Barbara's constellation.
Can't breathe.
Bruh!
The wind knows me.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if I got a barber duplicate.
Time to go. One with nature.
I was never mad when I got barb duplicates.
I'm mad if I get Amber.
Time to go.
Kaya duplicates.
Into the wind.
I don't mind Kaya duplicates. I don't think I've ever gotten an Amber one.
Let the show be.
Amber's duplicate, I mean, it's useful and
Oh, I got it on
useless.
my phone once.
The Amber one?
Yeah.
Oof.
One with nature.
The only duplicates I get are base characters, like Amber and Kaya.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Did you just see that 1 HP?
The power of water is its ability
Alright,
to
I've been
take any
thinking,
shape.
right? Now, I'm not much of a fan of starting over, but
The wind knows
should
me.
I make a different, or use a different account
The birds
for
go.
Genshin?
No.
Because I'm not really liking the fact that
Jumpy Dumpty go!
all my characters are trash duplicates.
I mean, you can, but you
Into the wind.
gotta get back to level whatever again.
The wind knows me.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was using my resin earlier. Ah, that's pretty nice. That's also pretty nice. So is that one. Did you see the artifacts I got?
Saw one of them, yeah.
Cody, you can restart Genshin account, but I'm saying you have Zhao.
Yeah, I know.
And Zhao is
And that's,
very good.
yeah, that's what's stopping me. Because I know if I start over, I'm guaranteed Noelle. I know that for a fact. But I will have no DPS. I don't even know if I can get Barbara. Unless it's like a main story quest. So I'm trying to find any game that I can start over in, that have any excuse to start over on Genshin.
Attack, crit rate, crit damage, HP.
Bob, what do you think?
It's time to gamble!
I'm not listening.
Do you think I should start over on Genshin so I can have my things back to re-roll?
How long do you think it would take to get back to your, to the state that you were in? Where you restarted?
Well, I can get to level 16 in about a day and a half, or a day. But to get back to where I was, I mean, depends if I get stuck again. If not, then I could probably get there in about a month.
To go for it then.
Who's in the banner again, Kikoa?
Ayaka. Hold on, I'm gonna play her thing. Her test run. And these are the other ones that are in the banner.
Oh yeah. Trash Young Rock Lady and Yanfei. I don't know if I'm gonna wish on that banner.
I actually really want this character, so I've been wishing on her, but I'm unlikely to get her.
My apologies.
She disappeared.
Take flight.
Why do you want this character?
She's really good. Plus, I don't have a cryo legendary character. I mean, there's no cryo character I even use anyway.
He'd be good with Venti.
Why Venti?
Because that ult you just did is kinda like Venti's. But Venti's can pull people.
Yeah. Also, there's a new weapon, and it's the one she's using right now. I'm gonna do it one more time.
I don't know. I feel like I should pass on this character, but...
Well, the next one I'll show you. I can't play her, but she's really good. Oh, actually, she's a character you'll probably want.
Who?
She is like Klee.
Who's like Klee?
The character that's coming out right after Ayaka.
Just throw bombs?
Not bombs, but you'll see.
Last time someone said someone was like Klee, it was Yanfei, and Yanfei is doo-doo water.
Yeah, but this character's legendary. So much better.
Yeah, which means a high chance of me getting an Amber duplicate in a banner where Amber isn't a thing. I will forever be salty about that.
Alright. I'm actually gonna do her quest right now.
Ooh.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
Shut up, Bob.
I don't think you want the smoke.
Cody, how tall are you?
I don't know. I'm tall, I know that.
No.
Alright. It's none of these kids. Just trust me.
We're looking for the great Mujina Yokai.
Yeah, because I expected one of them to be the main character to pick off.
What's that? Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster.
Oh shit!
Playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house, and this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Sounds like a very naughty little monster. 'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do
name
is
is
chase
weird.
it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want.
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah, So, as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe. Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is. Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, alright? Because it isn't real. Huh? No way. That's impossible. My dad
I'm just watching that crab in the background crawl.
They're just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real. Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up. Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya? We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead. We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie. But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya. Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do?
Paimon looks like she's in diapers.
Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
I didn't know she's not.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, she certainly does act like a damn 3-year-old.
This is Yoimiya, Cody, the character I'm talking about. You'll see her.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh? But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful.
She looks like a Dollar Tree version of Yan Fei.
Oh no. No, she's much better.
Discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay? No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just
Is
light 'em
this
up and you'll
like
scare
a
it off,
quest
no
where you're
problem.
able to play that
It's up to
character
you
later
guys
on
to
in the
protect your
campaign?
homes,
Yes.
your crops, and your folks. Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient. Oh yeah, hold up a sec. I've
Her name
some
escaped me,
paper for you
Ebola. I tried
guys,
sounding
one
it out.
each. Remember to give it to your
Yoimiya.
parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Yo,
Okay,
I'm Ia.
thank you, Yoimiya. We're gonna go back now. Thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing, will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later. So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist. Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right? Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of
What's
the
her
Great
weapon?
Mujina Yokai is
Bow.
mostly influenced by me.
A bow?
Yes, why are you screaming?
Yeah, how the fuck did you just yell?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure,
You're
it's
bad.
likely that the parents just wanted to stop
Shut
the
up,
kids from
Paul.
staying out all the time. But they could have
What's
easily
wrong?
had other reasons
Made
too.
you mad?
If I just
Your
go
main
ahead and
weapon is a
tell you that
boxing
Alright, can you
glove.
shut the
yokai
fuck
doesn't
up?
exist without knowing
Your
the
main
history,
weapon is your
then
dick.
Who knows? I might be doing more harm than good. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them.
Stick
If
the
someone came up
masks.
to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist. No, no, no. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell
I'm
them to
gonna
get
drift.
the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what. The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt Decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe.
Phone
Okay,
users
it's
suck.
about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready.
Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Ina's. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you. In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a few fireworks to finish off.
I'm gonna eat this goo-goo.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House. And
You guys ever had goo-goos before?
What?
You guys ever had goo-goos before?
No.
Try them next time you're at a gas station or something.
Disgust.
A load of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. Hey, Pops, I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready. Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganoharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
We burned the most beautiful color. People took one look and thought, was that the rock, or was it something else? Because the rock itself
Really?
didn't burn up.
But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What's that?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops! The materials! The raw materials for making fireworks!
Sorry?
Materials!
Oh, the materials!
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because he finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them. Okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something. That's my Pops. He's a good person, all right. Everyone around here respects him. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So, I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right? Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. We need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm coming over. No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakujiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakujiro was caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again. Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary. If things are this bad, couldn't you just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Are you watching the
You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got
quest?
a little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Nagano
Cody?
Hearts.
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow! That is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. Who would have thought that things would turn out the way they have?
It'll be fine. Sleeping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma. Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
Alright, well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
Alright, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from
Oh yeah,
Chisato of the
yesterday I ate an entire
I see.
bag
Big
of
shots helping you.
like mini Starburst, and like literally 4 or 5 minutes later after finishing the bag, I just threw the entire thing up.
No one else has been as
I was pretty pissed, not gonna lie.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him.
It's like I was mad at myself,
Sorry.
like not my actual self, but like my body.
Fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later. Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing.
Shoddy,
Just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, alright, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving.
Huh?
Like punching time on.
Because of
really
the seppuku decree,
I know.
the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it.
I understand.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time. So just, right, I'll go fetch...
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest...
All right, then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the...
That's a long story, actually. Oh,
right, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now, and...
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials. It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
What?
She said
Sorry.
something funny.
It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets. Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
Oh, Paimon, just shut up.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Oh, my headset's low.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Yes.
Ah, he was never gonna come to that.
They're wireless.
He cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me.
What is Paimon doing?
Not fireworks related. I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very
I'm gonna plug in my headset and use a different one. The original one. Alright, hold on. Can you hear me?
No.
No.
No. No.
Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
No, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules?
That dialogue just annoyed me.
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't get...
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say that.
He said don't worry, but the dialogue said relax.
They ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not real. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now. Next, we just need to go. Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework material.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait. Actually, how about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my...
That will depend on...
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make.
Talkative as ever, I see. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, if you badger Hajime like this, you will only...
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is...
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only...
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This, I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all... But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never... Excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma! Just look at the shape, and it's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools. But it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life.
So, have Amenoma art and Naganohara fireworks?
Back in the day, it was my master, and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another. Hajime, in the...
I know.
Alright, I won't bother you. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
One with nature. Time to go.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this...
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. So, I wanted to... When we first met, I was in a hurry. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Oh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life wherever they want. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there. It was from the...
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine.
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all... My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility, where the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventure friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep... Okay, good. Let's go then. Just...
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Absolutely. Rest assured...
This little thing is sturdy?
Way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuma. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's...
I'm also hoping Sakujiro won't have to use it. It's just there's... Gotta say though, Koichi, it feels...
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guy. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separate. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger, and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now, then. I'll fill Sakujiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparation.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakujiro make you a collaborator in the...
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchant. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them they were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to us.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you...
Yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me. Anyway, I need to go update Sakujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your...
Yeah, I should get out of here too.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, They always mention
She reminds me of if Yanfei wasn't all about law.
But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway. So I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another.
Oh, I'm drowning.
The friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You helped me once. Koichi just bursts out laughing.
I've drowned
and says,
in worse.
Actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is already and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when...
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught in a Tenryu. I'm afraid that sooner or later they're going to find you here.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, but if the Tenryu Commission does catch up to you, they make a run for...
Okay, I won't let them... But...
Why did you want to come back to Inazuma anyway? Is there something...
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really... Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and so I... forget it. It doesn't matter now. It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets.
What a pity. Talk to us about it. If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision.
Jesus, did she just say?
If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryu Commission, isn't he? Like, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Shit.
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. All right, you should get back indoors. Okay, let's go. Time. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? Oh, there's pots. Pots? No, never mind. I know.
Him! Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer.
Why don't you grab side?
Huh?
Why don't you grab side quests?
Cause I'm trying to do the main quests right now.
Still.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya, are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting...
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But see...
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks that you ordered.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body...
They're ancient.
It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down...
No worries. Say no more.
No. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
It's no trouble.
Oh, you're such good kids. if you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind?
Sure. It won't take us long. Folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish.
She just roasted old people.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru's on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru!
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. If it gets too much.
We should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of, but then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and
Speaking of your family,
they're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship.
Huh, it didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way...
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know.
Oh, stop trying to impress them.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganohara fireworks show. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing even as it was rising up into the sky, but then it exploded. The sky lit up. Before I knew what was happening, apparently
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's but 50 years of being together.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra favors.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even.
Ah, what a great relief.
Enough about us, though. Yolia, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryo Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way I can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought? I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do. Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the... Well, no worries. If that's the case, then we can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like some...
Yes. Oh, it'd be so nuts.
I think after all these...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryou Commission came by.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. Pops, did you... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing... Good point. Names. The Commission wouldn't normally cause...
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the... I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And we can't let that happen.
I saw L-E-V in the words down there, and I thought of Levi.
And what?
Hi, Yoimiya.
Yeah.
Are the weapons to scare away
Dialogue.
the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go click, aren't you gonna play with it? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time. Yay! Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yeah, we did. It looks like they were chasing...
Are they trying to catch a monk?
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright?
We will. We'll be on our best behavior.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryou Commission over there! It must be...
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame!
Now you'll be able to see Yoimiya's playstyle.
The fuse is lit!
I don't see how she's like...
Fireworks. Not sure what her ult does, I'll have to see.
Go Bishop down!
She reminds me of that one person.
Well, what do you think of her? I mean, she shoots really fast.
I don't like that it's a bow.
Oh, but it's so fast though, and she does a lot of damage.
There is nowhere you can escape
Other
justice.
than the fact that it's
not
a
even
bow,
at the edges of the world.
Yes, I could say she
Look at that! The one with the loudest mouth had the fastest feet.
She could be what?
Any more time on these guys?
Useful
Let's push on.
in some
It should be
situations.
just ahead.
Yeah.
Time to go.
She reminds me of that coffin person.
Yeah.
But without the life steal.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate, I accept it. I have nothing else to say.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you...
You will return with me to the Tenryou. The one who made this boat will...
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you...
Hey, I know you. You're Naganohara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is...
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with...
What are you talking about? You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you... Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. And the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell Keisuke exactly why you came back, no matter what the consequences are. If you don't say anything now, you may never have it.
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro. And
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone! A festive reprise! The fuse is lit!
Sir, they are too... Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as... Why were you so convinced that we had things...
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized, and I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely.
The reason I came back is it wasn't that I'd changed my mind. I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, But then I happened to hear about the Sakoku. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things...
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that. After all, you never ran away. Huh? I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not... I do wonder. Am I really doing the... The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is... I will lend you my help, but until... And don't kick the bucket up.
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like this. I can't explain. It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, But
I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your heart by talking about it.
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right...
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both...
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. A little loud and reckless, maybe, but... By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then.
Sorry, no can do. Without the slip for reference, I can't make the same one again.
Ah, never mind that.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I can't make another one, but I'm guessing Sakujiro probably won't be needing his anymore. It'd be a shame for it to go to waste, so I'll make an exception and let you set it off instead.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show. Yoimiya! The way you took command of that whole situation was amazing! What can I say? I like to talk. I'm a strong believer in the power of words. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at it without doing anything, eventually you'll watch every last opportunity to resolve it slip away before your eyes. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relationship, but that's no reason to live with remorse. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fireworks. My pops will set off the firework that I wanted to give to you.
Time to go.
Whoa.
What?
Watching this campaign reminds me of a place that I used to go to before.
Oh?
Where there's like a bunch of people would go sit on grass and they would shoot fireworks from the water. That was like a really long time ago.
Alright, it's a cutscene now, so shush.
Oh, you.
Huh? No. Oh, it's...
Cody.
Keisuke.
My thing isn't loaded yet. Cody.
Shut up.
So Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean?
That's not nice.
Yumiya? Shh. Huh? Oh.
Huh? I can't hear what you're saying. What'd you say?
Amazing.
Oh, I know. They're watching a cutscene to some.
You didn't screenshot the fireworks? That was like a first screenshot, Joel.
That's the one I had Pop sneak for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was one of the best ones. They won't forget that.
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what.
Why'd he join and then leave?
I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again...
You know, Yumiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person.
Well, it's funny, he had an atrocious time of joining.
And it was like you couldn't
I know.
hear anything at all.
Like, it was literally just the cutscene, and he joined, like, Cody, Cody. Kept calling your name, I muted him as soon as he joined.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred... You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right?
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro. Oh yeah!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously?
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from it. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our show. But people's feelings don't just disappear, and it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would... You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often. But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma's not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were talking about, right?
I think I'll stay here for a bit longer. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Mujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them. Also, I want to go and ask, and over the next few days, that includes you and Paimon. I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily for you guys. I'll do it. I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way.
Oh, I accidentally, like...
It's fine. Look, how about we
That
make a deal?
repeat dialogue?
After you find your brother, tell him to come to Naganohara Fireworks for
That
all
repeat
his
the dialogue?
fireworks needs.
I can't
That way,
hear
I'll
you.
get another customer. Sound fair?
Say it now.
Did the dialogue repeat?
No, I'm asking your questions.
Also, it'd be nice. I think I'll stay. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
I could have sworn it said something about...
I'm joking.
If you want to talk, I'll talk to you.
Deals with the
Or
commissions quite a
something.
bit. We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine.
Weird
It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Well, there, I went through all the dialogue.
As usual, it's the first stop, Mori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
No! Stop falling! Darn it.
One with nature. Yeah.
So now, since I did that, I can finally go back to doing the main story quest. What time is it? I have to get off now. But if you want, I'll play this later and you can watch.